Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. Today, we are going to go over a viewer requested video. This is ticker symbol MBUU. I had no idea what it was, but once I started diving in, I thought this was an incredibly undervalued stock, and I'm excited to show you guys exactly why I think that. Without any further interruptions, commentary, let's go ahead and jump on in. All right, you guys, we are on the world's greatest website. You already know what it is, finviz.com. Let me go ahead and shrink and dink my head so I can show you guys. So we're going to look at ticker symbol MBUU, Malibu Boats. Who's buying boats nowadays? We'll find out. Okay, so you guys know that I like to look at the bigger picture and then go from there. So let's just not even try to judge any of this. Let's just go to the monthly. All right, so if you see what I see, this is what I see. Do you see what I see? Right there. All right, and then if we go like this, let's go, gosh, right here. No, undo, remove. Let's just make it, whoops, make it easy. Go here. We'll just go here. I mean, we could make it a channel like this. Either way, I want to find the highest, the top, and then the support. So what I gotta do is go to this right here. So this touches all the supports. So why did I make these lines? Okay. So this top line is the resistance. The stock price has never, ever, ever broken above this line here. It's tried a few times, never done it. This bottom line right here, the stock has never closed below it, but it's approached it several times, and we can see we're getting pretty close over here. And now if we take the top of the top right here, this is the top, to other tops, we can see right here. It looks like there was a fake out right here. This candle was like, oh, let me zoom in. I'm sorry. It's too far out. Okay. So this candle right here went above it. It probably made a lot of people very excited, very happy. We can see a lot of volume down here for these two candles. Then it just dumped. Why did it dump? We don't know. We're here to look at the chart and see. So this is the apex where my head is. This is the apex. It's either going to move up or move down. Let's map out potential supports if this were to break down. Oops. All right. So right here, let's get the horizontal. So right about here. This seems to be the line in the sand where it used to be a top, it could not beat it, and then it just broke down. Then it came here, acted as resistance, then support, and then it came down again, tapped it, and it was like, all right, let's explode up. And it went from 25 to 50, and then it came all the way back down, touched it again at 24.67, and then it ran, goodness, about 300 and some percent, and now it might come back down and touch it again. We don't know. If this line stays true, we have potential apex number 1, potential apex number 2. Now, let me just zoom out a little bit more. Okay, I am shifting. I've talked about this from looking inside the book and then looking at the chart to looking at the chart and then looking at the books. This stock may be undervalued. This could be the best stock in the world right now. However, if the trend is downwards, if the trend is heading down, don't fight the trend. It doesn't make it a bad stock. It just, if the market is letting you know that this thing needs to come back down, consolidate, let there be accumulation if people want to, if people deem that it's worth accumulating, and see if the stock can bounce on its own. So looking at this, we know there's more downside, in my opinion. It would be healthy for it to touch this line right here that I'm showing you guys right here. It would be healthy for it to touch this. You know, could it fall down back to 25? Maybe. We'll look at the numbers. We'll see what it's like. But let's now look at the strength. We'll look at the momentum. We'll look at the money flow, and then we'll look at the relative momentum. So honestly, we can tell. Let's grab this. We can tell right about here which way the momentum's going. Unfortunately, the momentum definitely looks like it's going down. Now, that's not a bad thing because healthy pullbacks are fine. This stock ran almost over 300%, and now it's gone down for about 1 year. It's been going down for about 2 years. If we look historically at how long the stock goes down for, around 2 to 3 years seems to be about the norm. Yeah, so I mean, this has been going down since 2021, of February 2021. We're now in September 2023. I mean, once this thing turns again, MACD, the momentum is looking pretty weak in my opinion. Money flow looks like it's going downward, but look at this. So we have kind of, the money flow kind of looks like it's going downward, but it's also moving up. So what I mean is like right here, this hump going up, coming down, then this hump is a little bit weaker. Now this might be a hump that could be weak, maybe not. We'll never know. I mean, we can't predict the future. And then just the relative momentum, honestly, looks like it's just going down. So don't fight the momentum. Don't fight this. If this could be a long-term stock worth getting into, we'll look into it. Let's just look at the website really quick and see what Malibu Boats is all about. Treadmills? I never would have guessed that. I thought this was, am I crazy? I thought this was boats. Yeah, this is boats, right? Why was there a treadmill? So this is literally boats. But why was there a treadmill? Boats? Gear? I don't know. I don't know what to... Yeah, what's up with that treadmill? I'm so confused. There's really only one place you should be. That's Malibu. I'm so confused. So they do boats? Do they do Malibu trip excursions? I really don't know. Water ski, water boat, water surf. Uh, okay. I don't think they do treadmills. I think that was just misleading, a misleading graphic, I guess. Anyway, boats are very niche. They have overpriced clothing, which, a lot of people, a lot of true fans, dedicated fans get this kind of stuff, so can't blame them. What's on their clearance? Is this just apparel? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so Malibu Boats is literally Malibu Boats. Sales are going up. They do over 1 billion in sales. That's pretty crazy. Earnings per share is going down. Shares float is very low. I can tell you right now, this company is very undervalued. It's undervalued in today's standards. It's undervalued in future standards. Earnings per share over the past 5 years, 7%. Earnings per share, or I'm sorry, sales the past 5 years, 22%. So this company is resilient. They survived the Great Lockdown, I guess is what we call it. So I mean, this looks really good. I would see probably a long bottom wick potentially, kind of like this one right here. Long bottom wick came through, touched. Let's see what the potential price of the stock could be. So they do 1,390,000,000 in sales. Good for them. They have positive income of 104,500,000. Good for them. They have a market cap of 1 billion, so we're going to include that in our calculation. Any market cap over 1 billion gets included, so this is literally on the cusp because it's at 1 billion. We could also remove the 1 billion to see where that gets us as well, but let's just continue where we were on. So now we're going to add the cash and remove the debt. So we're going to go down, 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 balance sheet. Cash is 0, but they have cash and short-term investments here. So let's add 78 million plus, my head's in the way, 78,940,000. Total debt is 0. Okay. So now we're going to take this and divide it by the shares float. Divided by 20,120,000. $127 stock. That's great. Let's remove the $1 billion. I'm interested. 1,390,000,000 plus 104,500,000 plus they had 78,940,000 in cash. No debt. Let's divide this by 20,120,000. Yep. So $78 stock conservatively to $127. I mean, we're pretty undervalued in terms of my calculations. So over the next couple months, if you watch this here, we'll see what happens. Because this stock over the last 2 years, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, has not broken this line. If there can get some serious momentum to break through this line, I think, we hit the line here, we hit the line here, and I think we hit the line right up here around 125. Well, my head's in the way, so my head's still in the way, whatever. Screw it. Okay, so what I was saying right here, touch, and then a touch like right here where the 120s are, 130s. Just my opinion. And we can see that institutions own 98%. That is older data. Do you want to guess if institutions own more or less now? I already know the answer. I'm going to say more. Old data shows that institutions own 98%. New data shows that institutions own 120%. That's a 22% increase. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. So, I'm not the only one who notices that this is a great value. Even though where it's at now today, it could still drop 20% now. And I think it would still be a decent buy. If you have time, if you have patience, if your risk tolerance is where it should be, based off of your comfort level. I think let's just see it touch $40. Let's see it touch $40. I'm going to add an alert here. Alert. Here we go. Create an alert. Price below 41. Create. Okay. So, yeah. This is beautiful, in my opinion. Beautiful. So, that's ticker symbol MBUU. I kind of want to go back and check it out again. I just want to see revenue. So they're guiding for negative 32% this year. That's not good. Let's see where they dropped. I guess they didn't have one big day. Malibu Q4 earnings and revenues surpass estimates. So why did it go down? Oh, maybe because they guidance. Boat stocks slump after Mastercraft outlook fuels demand concern. So this went down based off of another stock in the industry. Interesting. Okay. So, wow, it beat it big time. So, wow. Wow. Administrative expenses were at 118 million. Oh my gosh. 24 outlook. Okay. So 2024, the company expects net sales to decline in the range of mid to high teens. Mid high teens. Um, okay, so they're guiding down for 2024. So again, watch this around 40 bucks because what they're guiding and what the market wants could be totally different. Um, there could be big demand for boats. I don't know. Honestly, I live in the desert, so anyway, this is the apex area that we're watching for right here. And potentially, if it doesn't break upwards, we'll look down at this secondary area. But I think this company has got its head in the right area, it's got its head in the right space. I don't know. Debt, perfect zero. Yeah, I think they're doing great. 1.3 billion so far for 2023. Yeah, that is my opinion of this company. If you don't like it, let me know. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. And if you aren't a subscriber yet, please consider it. Helps me out. With that, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.